This is my game against Flemenu. Played on Chess Tempo. Great website. Recommend definitely. I played e4, e5, knight to f3, and this is something I played. I started playing lately. So my opponent gambits the bishop on f7. Balkus gambit. I took it because there's no danger. I mean, there's a check, but I can just hide back to e8. The queen is coming, which is, I mean, it's kind of tricky because now I am not allowed to take this bishop, because if I take the bishop, then this is mate. So I didn't take the bishop, but I give him a check. You know what? The check is interesting because the check gives me this square to move. So now I can actually take the bishop without consequences, because this is not a check, this is not mate, this is just a check. So I can actually I calculated that I can actually run away, and it's a free bishop. So I give him a check. Now I take free bishop. I mean, I took it with a bishop because first of all I'm attacking the queen, and also I'm attacking the knight with a mate, with the check actually, and he can't really capture because of this, so it didn't happen. So it was actually tricky because I saw this diagonal here, and then I knew that if I take with the bishop he can't really capture, and this is under attack now. Nice attack actually. So he gave me a check. He thought he's going to catch me by surprise. I just moved here. I mean, I had no choice, to be honest. But I was safe here because there's no way he could actually threaten a mate or something. And I was still threatening check with taking this knight. Oh, he played desperate move f4 now, blocking my bishop. I think I did. I developed my knight. I mean, developing knight is interesting because now there's no way he can give me this check. So because I can defend with the rook, so developing knight was definitely a good idea in this position. Of course, my king side was just awful. But at the same time, I'm actually sacking my bishop, as you can see. He took the bishop, it's free. And it looks like I am sacking the bishop for free. It looks like I am sacking this bishop for free, but basically then I have this knight for free, so he can't really, I mean, he can take the bishop, but it's not free because I'm taking the knight, and that's what happened in the game. He castled, probably the last chance to castle. I took the free pawn, and then he attacked my queen. Nice attack actually, attacking queen and the pawn. I gave him a check. Happy to exchange the queens now because I'm up on material. Exchange the queens, no choice actually. Take a free pawn. Try to exchange everything. Nice check actually. I couldn't run here, so the check is nice. I had to go here, and then looks like I'm losing the rook. I have no choice actually. I lost the rook, but then I decided to take this knight, at least as a compensation. At least as a compensation, taking the knight. He couldn't stop it. I mean, knight went here actually, so took my pawn, so I took the knight. He pushed the h pawn. I brought my knight to e5. now having a lot of material. I'm down the rook, but I'm up 2 knights and a pawn and a bishop. So another pawn taken, another pawn's taken, exchanged. This is actually dangerous here, but I had my bishop to defend this square. Double up. I'm attacking the rook. He wanted to catch me this way, but it didn't happen on the 8th diagonal. Now I'm happy to exchange the rook for the rook. Why not? And he exchanged it, so now I'm actually up 2 knights and a bishop and down a rook, which is kind of, I'm happy with that, because 2 knights can actually do magic. Like, 1 rook can't really stop anything. However, he was fighting check, and I was actually close to kind of blunder, because he managed to actually push this pawn so far, and I was so close to actually blunder this. As you can see, these pawns are really dangerous, to be honest. And look, this pawn was like on a7, but I had this nice move, this fork. My opponent was too probably obsessed with the idea of promoting. Check and taking this rook, and also, so no way this pawn can actually make it. So he tried to bring the king to the party, to kind of defend this pawn and to make this pawn promote, but it didn't happen, because yeah, now king decided to go for the knight, and this was probably it. I mean, this was guarded by the bishop now, so goodbye, the game is over. I think he didn't resign. Check, check, check. I need to be careful, because if I played this move then he would promote, because I would block my block the vision. So I need to be very careful here. I didn't play this move, of course, and I think at that point my pawn resigned, because this pawn is going nowhere, and yeah. So this was game played on chesstempo.com. Very nice game. I mean, playing this weird opening, I don't even gambiting the pawn on g5, and pretty much gambiting everything. My pawn gambit as well. It was tricky game, but I like the way it went. I just scooped too much material. I lost the rook though, but I managed to get the knight for instead. So like, this is like, what? Look at this. Check, and then I have to go here, and then, I mean, I calculated there's no mate here, but check, and then I have to go here, and then yeah, he didn't have enough power to actually to get me here. Yeah, my pieces were all over the place, so the idea was good actually, but I really like the fact that I actually managed to, like, because this was like mate, yeah, but because of my check, my queen did a good job to check in, and also giving space for the king. So yeah, nice game. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.